Mirage is one of my favourite characters to play in Apex Legends just for a bit of fun, but I believe there is but two small changes that you could add to Mirage that would make him part of the meta, and I actually believe very competitive in ranked. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm talking about one of my favourite legends, Mirage. He's been getting buff after buff in Season 5 that's transformed him into a brand new character effectively, and on the screen you're going to see one of my favourite duos gameplays I've had in recent times with Harry. You would have seen him in the shenanigans videos we've posted earlier on the channel, but today I'm talking specifically about the character of Mirage. Two things I would add that would actually maybe make him potentially even usable at a competition level. This might even make him slightly too overpowered, so you'd have to see if it would work. By no means does this have to be included in the game for him to be fun to play. He is now a very fun to play legend. He's good. He's about C or B tier, but he is no, top tier legend. He is not one you're going to be picking if you're playing in a competition for money or if you're at the top level of ranked. And that's just because his abilities don't really help the full team in most situations, except for his invisible revives, which I've actually had some really great use out of in the past few days playing him again, and it's such a great ability. It makes him, top 3 medics in the game. Lifeline, Gibraltar and Mirage are the 3 best medics, which is so cool to see. And I believe with these two changes he will be a character that you would want to pick even more. The first change, and this is a little bit easier to implement I think in terms of keeping balance, and that is that when he throws out his decoys, whether that be his tactical or his ultimate, it randomly generates another legend. As a result, you would not be seeing a Mirage come out as a decoy. You might see a Lifeline or a Bangalore, just anyone else running at you instead, and you're going to shoot at them thinking it's the real one, but no, it is a decoy. I think that would be an incredible change. Really adds to his kit and would make decoys so unbelievably believable that he would be so easy to use. Because when you see a Mirage running at you, if they're running in a straight line or if their movements just don't seem natural, you're going to assume that it's a decoy. And as a result, I believe that he's actually quite easy to guess the decoys of. His tactical, his ultimate's actually quite good, in quite a good spot at the minute actually for that. Maybe you kept this ability reserved to its tactical. It would make his ultimate super strong if, when you threw out his ultimate, it threw out different characters. But if you did it for his ultimate, I believe you'd have to make the cooldown a bit longer, maybe 90 seconds, as opposed to the current 60 seconds it takes for his ultimate to come up, if that change was to come in to balance it. But the change here that I believe would be a really cool one, and actually would make him meta and very team oriented as well when it comes to his decoys, is if when someone shoots a Mirage tactical decoy or an ultimate decoy, any of them, the lowest shielded player on your team gets 10 shield points back. It would be slight, it would be small, but it could be a massive boost for the team. If you're in the final gunfight and teams are all in sort of similar areas and you're running low on supplies, a Watson gen can be great, a Lifeline drone can be great, but a Watson gen can be destroyed, and a Lifeline drone is, it's only used for once every 35 seconds, whereas with this you would have a really interesting way to gain back health, and would take Mirage in maybe a different direction, make him even more of a support character, which is the direction he's sort of been going in. And his decoys would have a really great purpose. Maybe there's this cool animation of when his decoy is shot, it's sort of turned into energy, which is then pushed back through Mirage and his team and provides shield health. So maybe not health points, but 10 extra health to your shields, or maybe 20, depends how you'd want to do it, because decoys get shot quite a lot, especially with the ultimate. And maybe you have a teammate who is very low on meds, and you can't throw down a Watson gen because that would make a lot of noise and everyone would know where you are. You can't use a drone for the same reasons, it makes noise. Whereas you can throw your Mirage ult out, people think it's you running away, you shoot them, and then suddenly your team is now back with more firepower. I think it would be a great change and would actually make him very, very team oriented, because up until now the Mirage decoy escape has just been used to get a Mirage out of a spot of bother. So if you're a Mirage player and you are overextending in a fight or trying to run out of a location, use a decoy escape, and you're out. But it doesn't help the other teammates. And when I've played in ranked with a Mirage on my team, unless they're a really, really good shot and really good position, his abilities aren't that beneficial for the full team, except, like I said, with that cloaked revive. But I think all of the characters in Apex Legends are moving into more of a team-based role, having all of them give something to the team, because otherwise they're just not viable in ranked, and only really Mirage has abilities that don't fully help the team in that sense. I think he's getting better. Mirage, in my opinion, is in a place where he's super fun to play. He's a good legend. He is not a wasted pick at any level, I do believe, except that sort of top tier end of ranked, which is where he could push through to with these changes, because when you get into those late games and resources are not that plentiful and you can't throw down a Watson Gen or a Lifeline drone, this is the option to get you out of jail. It gets you extra shields and makes your team able to get back into that gunfight much quicker than anyone else. Let me know what you think of this change. It's just an idea I had when I was playing as Mirage, because I think he has the potential now to go from one of the worst legends in this entire game to, with this change, he would be top 5, maybe even higher. It depends how much shield you get back when a decoy is shot, and it would depend if you could see other legend characters. Can you imagine, you see a Gibraltar running at you, you shoot the Gibraltar, it's a decoy, it disappears, and now you've given extra shields to a team. It's a double whammy, really, and I think it gives his ultimate more versatility, makes you want to actually use it more, because, Mirage ultimates aren't actually used for every situation. And it would mean that you would actually be encouraged to actually put that ultimate out more, use it, even the tactical, just throw it out all the time, because you never know. Someone might be across the other end of the map, sniping at you, and it will do you the world of good to get some of those shields back when resources are low. Obviously you can use Loba to do this as well, place down a Loba ultimate, steal shield cells, but sometimes you might not always have the time to get those shield cells off, and the Watson regen that you get from her pylon is a very slow one. So this, if you instantly got your decoy here and it instantly gave you back that health, it would be a game changer, because armor swapping is already a big thing in the game, so I don't think it would be too broken, because at this point everyone knows how to armor swap, and especially at those high levels will swap armors so they can stay in fights longer. And so I don't believe this would be an ability that would ruin the game. It would only make a character like him even stronger. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know if this is a change you would like to see, or there are any changes you would like to add to Mirage, or do you think he is now in the perfect place just as he is? Fun to use but not in the meta. Let me know if you want to see more videos about this. I have a few more ideas for Octane 2, ways you can make him more team oriented, and maybe there needs to be a rework for Bangalore, so I might have a think on that too. So let me know if you'd like to see those videos by commenting below. Thank you all so much for watching this video today with me. I do look forward to hearing what you think about Mirage. He's a really great character. I want to just keep playing more of him because he's so much fun to play. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll tune in with you in the next video.
Package has some sweet gear for us. That's okay. No, seriously, no need to thank me. Just remember that I saved your life and you owe me for all your service. Simple. How about this way? Bam goes. How about this way? Giving my shields a recharge. Might be something good there. Something good there. Let's check out over there. Ha! Bamboozles for the foozles. Yeah, I said it.
High in the sky.
Rings close.
Making them reboot. I'm back. Logged off my drone.
Rings close. Whoa, they just... I killed an enemy.
잘했어.
Body shield here. Level 3. Fired. And they're hitting me.
Recharging my shield.
Recharging shield. 10 seconds. The ring's basically
Give me a second. Fixing up.
bamboozles for the foolsels. It works. It rhymes. Decoy escape deployed.
Yeah, the ring's catching up to
Let's
us.
go here. Making contact here. Got him.
Another squad is attacking us.
Reloading. I think that was the whole squad. Last guy just bam to the bam. I'm running out of ideas.
Give me a second.
Jetbox here.
Fixing up.
Phoenix Kid here. Ring's close. 1 more minute. Might be something good there. "45 seconds. Ring's not too far. I'm okay with that. Hey, how about this way?
Switching to drone view. Watch my back.
Pay attention, gang. Not far from the ring. We got 30 seconds left. Getting shot at. Giving my shields a recharge. Sending out my decoy. Tick-tock, 10 seconds. At least the ring's close. Shoot the clock.
This is the last squad. 정신 차려.
Already in the next ring, I smell victory. Smells like... Man, what is that smell?